we can. All right, so this is my question to you.
Yeah.
All right, my thing is that and be serious, not, we don't hear.
What have I ever not been
We
serious?
don't want to hear redneck and bumpkin jokes.
I resent that.
I resent that. I wouldn't do that. That's cheap parlor trick.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Whenever you hear the word Southern, what does that what do you think whenever you hear that?
Moonshine.
All right, wait. Let me take an hour to think about it. Southern. I think slow.
What words?
Wait,
All right,
wait,
let me.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay, well I'm speeding you up because I'm a faster Southerner.
Well, I know
All right.
that. I know that. Go ahead. Absolutely. You guys are quick. You're quick. Like. Ready. Go ahead. Ready.
What words?
This thing's hot.
Well, yeah, it's on.
Okay,
You
so
turn it down.
I mean, I already see it coming.
Like that grease that pops in the eye.
You didn't see that. The outtakes.
Yeah.
We had a fry daddy, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm learning all this. We had a fry daddy going right here, right? And he tells me, put the chicken stick finger in there.
It's not chicken, it's
The
steak.
steak finger. Put the steak finger in there, but don't drop it. Don't drop it. So I put it in nice and it doesn't splash out. And I'm sitting there, so it's like here, and I'm over here breading another one to get it ready. So it's like right here. Bam! The oil starts shooting out at me like, I don't know. They set me up, basically, is what they did. Anything for good television.
It's the residual effects of the word.
Rednecks.
And yet it was cut
No
off.
ethics. Ethics. All right, so go ahead. When I think Southern,
When you hear not think, because we know what happens when you think. When you
those are good stuff. Go ahead.
when you hear the word Southern,
Yeah.
what words come to mind? What would make you think Southern? If you heard a word, what would make you think that's Southern?
Pecan.
Yeah,
Okay. And
but we call it pecan, where I'm from.
What did you say?
Pecan.
Pecan.
It's pecan.
P-E-C-A-N. Pecan.
No.
pecan.
Pecan is what we say.
Well, you say it wrong.
Pecan.
And I've been to more than one Stuckey's in my day. And it's a pecan log. I know a pecan log when I see one. Alright, so,
Because Stuckey's knows everything about the
Yeah.
South.
you know what I do when I'm in the South?
What?
Drive fast.
Yes, and I recommend that.
Yeah, so, what else do I think of? When
No,
you say the
what
South?
word? What word comes to mind when you hear the word Southern? What word comes to mind?
Surrender.
Hey,
I said
I'll
serious.
tell you something. At least Lee looked good when he surrendered.
Well, I absolutely did it with class and style.
He was sharp.
No, I know.
Grant comes showing up in a private uniform with his general button sewed on. And he looked like a slob. So at least Grant looked nice.
Lee.
And that's what's,
Or Lee looked nice.
and that's what's important. Because that's what history remembers.
Well, it's called being dignified
Right.
Southern. That's the Southern gentleman.
and having
So
You have
you
to know
guys-
how to lose with grace and dignity.
I don't know, we've never had to do that.
but we're not gonna lose.
We're in the
It's
north.
with grace.
Well, absolutely. I'm from the north. I've never lost a thing. You guys understand how it feels to lose, but fortunately for you, you've got me, and I don't.
That's got nothing to do
I know.
with
Who I think of?
what we're trying to do
I
is
did.
draw you in that
What are you trying to draw me into?
a name.
What is what?
You know, what are some things that conjures up in your
And
mind?
you not being from the South, for us, I know what when I hear a word, I automatically
Right,
think
but you want to
South.
know what the rest of the country
Right,
thinks.
exactly.
The regular part. The
When I
regular
hear New York, I think
Mobsters.
well some of that, and you know, watching Jersey Shore, and
Yeah, wise guys.
Just pumping.
Right, right. It's all right. It's all right.
and
Oh, most of my friends back home, pretty snooky situation. They look like that. No, not my friends, but people I do.
see where we're from, that's considered odd.
You know, where I'm from, they're considered odd too. Okay? Don't make any mistake about that. They are not the typical New Yorker. Understand?
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the difference between Northern and Southern.
Yeah.
All right, Northerners, you just say how it is.
Yeah.
Southerners,
Truthfulness.
we backdoor how it is.
Notice I said that's a little odd.
Right.
I can't go into a descriptive
We're
characterization.
we're gonna get our jabs in, but it's backdoor,
Yeah.
Southern style, sweetened with a smile.
I see. Okay, so, alright, so a name. Alright.
Did that hurt?
What?
The way you just slapped yourself?
No, it's I'm thinking.
I find that odd.
Well, I find you finding that odd.
You just slapped yourself.
I didn't slap myself, I just kinda, I'm thinking.
No, you slapped yourself.
Okay, trust me, I know what I'm doing. It's okay.
Did he not slap himself?
It's okay, I used to drive a limo.
No.
That's you. Did I ever tell you this one? Greg's driving us around, and I don't remember where we were going. We were going somewhere. I think it was the same day when we called our mothers. We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Don't mind.
But I don't know if we ever told you about that. So yeah, we'll tell you that story in a second. But so Greg's driving us around, and we go to lunch or someplace, and he almost got us killed like 6 times in a row. Like he didn't really do anything exactly wrong. Greg's a little slow. He's got slow reflexes. He's a slow thinker. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing like spectacular about it. There's nothing wrong with it. But wait,
that mean?
but wait.
I said you're not slow.
Okay, anyway, you can't testify against your husband. That's what we want to.
I was coming
So
to
wait.
your defense.
So wait, so every time he almost wipes out, he turns back to us. We're all screaming and shrieking and like wetting ourselves, and his answer is, "It's all right, Dad. I tell you guys, I used to drive a limo." No, not lying.
That's true.
We were screaming, "Stop the car! We will drive." I used to be a limo driver. It's all right. It's all right.
Did we get there safely?
Okay. Yeah, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. So, all right. So one day we were driving. It was me and him and 2 of our coworkers, and we're all just talking about our moms, and we realized how funny all of our moms kind of are. So we say, you know what? Let's call our moms and see if they answer the phone. So
This was a train
so we
wreck.
go. Who
I
called
can
first? Did we
imagine.
call my mom first or yours?
I think it was mine.
So we call his mom. I'll do your mom. You do mine.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
so we call his house, and she answers the phone. Hello.
I'm
we're
sure it
crying.
wasn't that fast.
It was no. Hello. Something along those lines. And so he says, "Hi, Mama. What you up to?" It's Greg. She says, "Oh, I'm just sitting here at the computer." So we're all cracking up. "Ma, you drunk, Ma?" "No, I'm not drunk." We didn't explore. Okay, well, you're not drunk. Did get into the cough medicine.
She may have been making.
She made I wasn't nipping at the cough medicine. I wouldn't say I'm drunk. So he's talking to his mom for a little while on speakerphone, and we're dying. And then we call mine.
And she doesn't even recognize her son's voice. She goes, "Corey, and she goes, Anthony, is this Anthony?"
New York Jewish mother.
You can do it
Like
right.
the stereotype.
How does she do it?
"Anthony?
Yeah.
Anthony, is that you?" She's got caller ID. She sees my phone number.
She goes, "No, Ma."
Who would she think it was?
So Anthony's a friend of ours. She's in a retirement complex. Not, like a...
Oh, she literally didn't know it was
down in
you?
Florida. No, Anthony, is that you? Anthony is just, there's a couple. Anthony and, I don't know his wife's name. But it's just friends of hers.
Oh.
And she thought it was Anthony calls. "Hello, Anthony? Is that you, Anthony?" And then, so I say, "What are you doing, Ma?" I said, "No, it's me, it's Corey." I said, "What are you doing, Ma?" "I'm playing bingo, of course." "No, I'm playing bingo. Of course, I'm playing bingo. What else would I be doing? I'm a retired New York Jewish mother living in southern Florida. What else would I be doing? If not that, it was either that or going for the early bird special at the local diner." So, oh man,
It's
it was
called the Blue Hair
hysterical.
Special.
It was in that, yeah. It was hysterical. It was hysterical.
So we're gonna have matzo balls on the menu then, right?
I was thinking about that. If we can
No.
somehow kosher, southern kosher.
We're not fusion anything.
What do you mean? No, let's southern.
Southern kosher.
Yeah, no, why not? Like,
I think kosher and southern do not go
like
together.
like chicken and dumplings. That's southern, right? Do chicken and matzo balls.
Same thing.
Exactly.
When we get to New York, we go to New York, that's what we'll call it.
What if
Instead of
we-
chicken and dumplings, we'll
Oh.
call it chicken and matzo balls.
We can't go to. If we go to New York, you guys stay in the truck.
Oh man.
What?
You
I love us
can't be seen with you.
Oh yeah, they want to hear us talk.
I cannot be seen with you two if we go to New York.
Why?
Or, to be honest with you, any of the northern states.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't do so well for me in the future. I can't. How will I face my friends?
You have no friends.
What friends? I thought they were all Guidos.
That's a good point.
Who's that?
Fist pumping.
Yo, 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 who knows?
Isn't that what they do? They fist bump.
Look at you. When have you ever fist bumped?
I thought of that.
My fist
I
pumping.
thought of that. Go Yankees! Do it. Do it. Go on.
I can't say Yankees.
Say it.
Go Braves.
Yeah, quite out the same ring to it. You know what's funny? I was actually a Braves fan for a while.
Oh yeah.
Because TBS.
Yeah.
That's the only that's the only
Really?
baseball game you can
Seriously?
get.
We've been playing Yankee games in New York. Yeah, I was a Braves fan. When I didn't always really watch baseball, like growing up and stuff. I was a Met fan as a little kid and stuff, and then I really wasn't that into sports. But then when I started watching baseball with my buddy, like when I started getting into it and really, you know, it was when the Braves were in their heyday. You know, when they were really like winning. Well, they weren't winning the World Series, but they were getting to like every World Series.
Right.
So they were the team at the time. You know, so you know that's when I started watching baseball. So of course, you know, it's the best team in the league right then. So.
You're a bandwagon
So
fan.
no, I mean it was I wasn't a fan of anybody until then. So how do you pick a team? Why not pick them? Just like anybody else. But yeah, that didn't go over so well with my buddies. My best friend back home is, I mean, diehard Yankee fan. By the way, Yankee fans. Not.
Yeah, they weren't really nice to Chipper Jones.
Yeah, Yankee fans aren't all that
And
friendly.
they were calling him Larry and throwing batteries at him.
Well, and then
Well,
you get
see-
John Rocker doing his nonsense. So.
You talk about your southern thoughts.
Yeah.
When we think of New Yorkers, we
Yeah.
think of rude, no time, and talks fast.
Yeah, so that's right.
They're rude.
These are stereotypes. This is correct,
Well, see,
but in a good way.
no,
Yeah, we're
not
not.
in a good way. Because you know what?
They're
To
rude,
me,
but they don't really mean to be.
Exactly,
not
it's
that
just
they're
a
rude.
mannerism. It's not.
It's just
It's
that-
not really rudeness. It's if everybody's that way, it's not really rudeness. Like you
yes,
go to.
it is. If you don't have the time to stop on the street and give somebody directions because you're too busy,
They think
then
you're going to get robbed.
No, and there's also you're in a hurry. You can't help that. It's not rude. If you're in a hurry, you're in a hurry, and you're always in a hurry in New York. So I get that
why
when
are you
you're
always
walking
in a
around.
hurry in New York?
When you're walking around, what's a city where you
Why
guys
are
are
you
from?
always in a hurry? in
You
New
have any
York?
cities where you're from?
It's a town. It's called
Little
Richmond.
cities, huh?
It's called. the
We
name
don't
of the
have
town
cities, we
is
got
called.
towns.
I know you don't. Okay, so okay, what's
We
a
don't
town?
have
What's the name of a town?
boroughs.
What's the name of a town?
We got counties.
When you guys go to the Mercantile,
I'm trying to answer
The
the question.
yeah,
mercantile.
isn't that what you guys go to the old country store and get like a
Uh,
load up the wagon with some sugar
We
and
got
coffee?
Piggly Wigglies.
Right, when you go to Piggly
Wing
Wiggly,
Pixies.
what town do you go to?
This isn't Little House on the Prairie now.
Okay, I know, but you guys aren't much more than
Now
this.
the name of the town that we're from is called Richland.
Okay.
She was from Ellaville.
So it's Virginia.
No, Richland.
Oh yeah, it's Richmond. Okay, so wait, all right. So when you go into town, I get you guys got nothing to do. You walking around the street, and if you can't find the saloon, for instance, you stop and you say, "Hey, you there, buddy?"
What is he spitting?
Can you all tell me how to
What's
get
he
to the
spitting?
saloon?
I think
There
And
is
then-
no saloon. We're not in
well, then it's
Texas.
gonna and then that's gonna be the way the conversation will go, and then the other person will go, "The saloon, well, that burned down about 30 years ago. Let's see, we don't have a saloon, we got a tavern."
No.
So then wait, so then you say,
What is he spitting?
tobacco. This is what you guys do. But I get that you guys have all day because you got nothing else to do. In New York, you got places to go, you got things you got to do. So somebody stops and they say, "Hey, you know where the bar's at?" You go, "Yeah, it's over there." You're done. That's not really rude. It's efficient. That's how we need.